Yes, guys, to everyone's surprise, surprisingly, I am not dead. Yeah, so I've been gone for a long time, about 2.5 weeks. A lot of you guys might be asking where the hell I've been and what the heck I've been up to. So for starters, I would like to say, I don't think I put this out clearly, but I actually do have a second vlog channel that I upload much more frequently on. Basically, it's just my daily life. Pretty easy. You'll be able to see my face too if you want to see a face reveal early on. I will do a face reveal on this channel down the line, whether War Robots decides to add me to the creator program first or I hit 5,000 subs. Whichever one comes first, that is when I will probably do more face content and also start live streaming. So that is the goal there. That aside, if you want to check out my vlogs and see what my life is like on a daily basis, go ahead and check that channel out. That one doesn't really have any edits on the videos. It's more like a diary. But if you want to check out what I do on a daily basis, then feel free to come over there and watch me do stuff. On a separate note, why have I been so busy? So a lot of you guys will probably know that I have New Year's resolutions that I really wanted to stick to this year. And I have had a lot of them that have come to fruition. So one of them was waking up at 8 o'clock every day, regardless of when I slept. That is currently still being fulfilled. I have woken up consistently before 8 o'clock every single day since the new year started. Another one was staying 3 weeks ahead of classes, which is pretty insane, but I've actually almost managed to do it. That's actually the main reason why I haven't been uploading for so long. I actually spent 8 hours for the past week doing notes every day. I think I've read in total like 400 plus textbook pages, which is insane. For perspective, guys, one of my textbooks is like 500 pages long. So I basically crammed an entire textbook in the span of a week, which is why I've been so busy. But yeah, that has put me more than 3 weeks ahead in 2 of my classes. And I have just 1 class left to go that I have to actually grind out like that. So I'm almost done. Once that is complete, I will be uploading every other day as promised. And you will also be seeing some variety content too, hopefully. And then I will also hopefully be able to start working on some more of the passion projects that I said I would complete by the end of January. But again, I haven't even gotten around to really doing because I've been so busy with school. That aside, I am back. Welcome back to a video. And the next segment, I will be announcing giveaway winners and also showing you guys how to give people DGems. So if you have like a friend that you want to gift DGems for and you don't want them to know that they're coming, then this is a way that you could gift them. So I will show you the entire process now. So without further ado, I'm going to let the me of the past take over. Okay, so basically what I had to do was I kind of shot myself in the foot by doing this. I had to go and copy paste the IDs from every single one of these posts. So in total, there was like, I think 70 submissions exactly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting these IDs. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't actually need the platform right now because you only need the platform if you're an actual like official War Robots creator. So for those of you who forgot to put your platform, do not worry. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking this list, plugging it into chat to make sure that there's no duplicates, and then I'm going to be running a random number generator and picking 3 random names. So I'll be doing that real quick. Watch this. Make sure there are no duplicates here. And it'll basically just run through, make sure there's no duplicates. AI is quite good at doing this, so there should be no duplicates. There are no duplicates, so we are good. We are chilling. There we go. Okay, so I put these in. All right, so without further delay, let us see what the winners are. Okay, so the first winner is, okay, whoever has this ID. Okay, remove, spin again. Alrighty. Next up is oh, just barely. Okay, so case 62. And remember, guys, this isn't going to be the last giveaway, so just a heads up. If you don't win from here, there will be future chances. Okay. Oh, another one, just barely. Okay, 2HQCEX. All right, congratulations. So we have 3 winners there. And as I said in the post, there are going to be 5 total winners. So I'm going to be also reading through this post and picking 2 of my favorite ones. Because if you guys remember, I also asked you guys to write down these 3 things. So a message for something you're grateful for, a New Year's resolution that you're hoping to achieve, and a challenge that you're proud of either having taken on or successfully completed. I mentioned this because, as you guys know, I mentioned in the intro that I have been away because of these New Year's resolutions that I am so hellbent on completing. So I'm going to be going through now and reading my favorite ones, and I'll tell you the 2 that I like the most. Okay, so I just went through and read all the posts. Thank you so much, by the way, for your comments. I read a lot of them. This was very, very hard. I'm actually kind of regretting doing only 2 because holy moly, there were so many like comments that kind of were very impressive. But the 2 that I decided to choose was Lagoon and Karra Thutter. The reasons being, if you guys see Lagoon, I'm very glad that you were able to help your mother recover from depression, because I don't know if you guys understand, but remember I'm a pre-med student who was a psychology major but transferred to a comp sci major now, right? I'm computer science now. I know exactly just how hard depression can be, because depression is one of the most devastating illnesses to work with. So I am very glad that you were able to help your mother recover from that. So great story. I would love to hear more if you have the chance. Of course, only if you're comfortable. And then, of course, the other person that I want to give a shout out to is Karra Thutter, because holy moly, guys, he wants to help others quit their addictions. He managed to lose 30 kilos, which is insane, by the way. And then he quit vaping and drugs, which is insane. So I am very impressive, by the way. Like, can we give this person a round of applause? I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but whoever you are, good job, because that is crazy. Oh, actually, no, I'm stupid. New man. But yeah, congratulations. That is an incredibly hard achievement to have overcome. That is amazing. Like I said, if you guys are willing to share your stories, I would love to be willing to listen to them. But again, like there's so many other like posts that I'm just amazingly like written, and I actually regret only choosing 2 people. But I did go through and read everyone. I will say, by the way, I saw somebody comment that they wanted me to change Gary the Cossack to a Carnage, because my profile is, as you guys know, a Ultimate Carnage that I made. So yes, I will add in a Carnage at some point. My thought process was I'll add in the Carnage once I hit Champions League. So that will be a commemoration gift. But yeah, now I'm going to show you guys how I actually will give out these prizes. So let us transition over to that. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to type up the War Robots web shop like this in Google. Of course, you will land on this site. You can accept all, whatever. All you do is click on this link. You guys already know the gist because we've already gone through this process for the advent calendar. And all you have to do is, as you guys can see, you can actually buy stuff here. You guys can see my real name. I really don't care. As you guys know, I already gave you guys my vlog channel. So if you guys want to see what I'm like in real life and what I do, you can go check that out. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first try to give everybody this bundle, because for $5, you can actually get 1,000 DGems, which is actually twice as much as I promised. But if you've never spent money on the game, then I will happily buy this for you. If not, and it doesn't work, then I will just give you 500 DGems through this offer instead. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, basically what you have to do is you just go through one by one. So you don't actually need the platforms, as you guys will notice. So all I have to do is I'll click on buy now. And all I have to do is plug in this. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I don't know why it wasn't working. 2HQCEX. And all I'll have to do is I'll just have to put in my payment info and do stuff. So I'm going to blur this out and I'll cut back after I'm done with this. Okay, so I put in my card info. So now it's processing. And bang! So congratulations. Flaming Ice, you have not spent anything on the game. So there's your 1,000 DGems. Congratulations. Next, I'm going to go back. Oh, my bad. My phone just gave me a notification that I spent the money. Okay, well, anyways, time to continue. Okay, next up. Okay, wait 1 second. Oh, this item has already been added to your account. Okay, so I think this person might have already spent. Wait, let me just double check and test the other ones. Wait. So I refresh. 1 second, let me see. Oh, wait. I can only give it to one person? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess the first person, congratulations, Flaming Ice. I guess you just get double. I guess you just get double DGems. Okay, I was not expecting that, but that's fine. Congratulations for that. I'm also gonna have to get rid of your ID from my account though. So there we go. And then next person. All right, 500 DGems. Congratulations. Wait, I'm curious. If I go to the War Robots web shop, like here, could I like log in as like a guest account and like get all the bonuses? 1 second. I'm just gonna confirm. I'm actually curious because I've never actually like bought a ton of people like DGems like this before. So let me see if I can actually Maybe I can actually. Wait, let me see. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay. All right. So this is the strat then. This is the strat. You could just give your account stuff here. Wait, out of curiosity though, does that mean that I could have gotten Vlad? Wait, let me just double check. Okay, no. So Vlad has already bought this offer before. So he spent a little bit on the game before, but that's fine. So nothing to be lost. He just got 500 DGems as promised. This guy, however, has not spent on the game before. So Marte, I don't know how to pronounce your name again, but I will give you 1,000 DGems because you haven't spent on the game yet. So let me just quickly put this in. Okay, so it's asking me to verify the code. I will do so. 844931. Should be chilling. All right, congratulations, 1,000 DGems. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's just refreshing the page fixes it. Nope, I think I have to just close out the tab and go back. And that should completely refresh it. Yep, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so this is basically a hack if you ever want to buy DGems for your friends. This is a way to do it. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like Lagoon has already bought the 500 plus 500 offer before, so I'll just send him this. It's fine. All right, apparently, okay, I guess it's because I'm doing this on incognito. They're asking me for a ton of verification codes. So be ready, guys, if you decide to use your card on an incognito browser, because they will send for verification, so you're not getting scammed. But congratulations to Lagoon. And finally, Courage Thunder. All right, let's see if you have spent yet. Okay, 1 second. So, boom, and see. They have not spent. Okay. Well, like I said, if you have not spent, then you will be rewarded in the form of double the DGems as promised. Because I had $25 I wanted to give out, so here we go. All right, and now we're processing again. But yeah, congratulations to the winners again. Like I said, I'll be doing more giveaways in the future. And like I said, once I actually get my stuff sorted, I have a very exciting announcement to make. Although you guys might need to wait another month, if I'm being completely honest, because like I said, my expectations were I was actually going to get it done by January, but as you can probably tell, I haven't even been able to upload YouTube. So, oh my God, what is this? 076, yeah. So I have been very busy. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait just a little bit longer, but I promise you it'll be worth the wait. But yeah, that is all the winners done. Congratulations for winning once again. And yeah. Congratulations. So that is all the giveaways done. That, by the way, is how you would give away DGems if you ever wanted to give away DGems directly. I don't know how Pixonic would do it if Pixonic gives DGems directly. I don't believe they do. So if you ever see a YouTuber giving away DGems, that is coming out of their own pocket. Just a heads up. Yeah. But anyways, congratulations for the winners. Thank you so much for the support as always. Now back to the regularly scheduled content. Let's get on to episode 13. Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of the War Robots Speedrun, where I'll be trying to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. So, as you can see, I'm in pretty good spirits because last episode, if you guys did not catch it, we actually won a Karra Ether, which is a Titan that can hold its own even in Champs League, so pretty big haul. Yeah, once again, this is why, by the way, I don't open up red and purple pads. I know a lot of you guys have been saying how people are going to be spamming meta bots, but trust me when I say this, my luck is insane enough, and I know there's certain strategies that you guys might not know of that can actually help us get to champs. For instance, I know how to kill Teths while having non-meta gear. So, I'll show you guys those tips later when we get to it. But for now, let's just kind of speed through these offers since we're not really doing anything. Titans are cheaper to upgrade. Don't use that discount though, because 15% is not the highest one. A red pad, okay. We'll open this up. Yeah, if you guys do the Titan upgrade discount, go and wait for the one that's 25% because you will get significantly more reward from that. Let's see. Okay, so we're grabbing our daily rewards. Let's see if there's anything else we can claim before we go for that. Let's see. Nope, nothing in particular here. Yep. Okay, so by the way, just a little bit of a heads up. These payment tasks do give you some pretty sweet rewards. So if you guys do spend on the game, I highly suggest doing this. Remember, DGems don't count, and you have to actually spend the dollar values and stuff. Yeah, I haven't played in a couple days. As you guys can see, this is the current timer for time since the account was made and time since I played on it. We're gonna try and get as many of these as we can. but realistically speaking, I might not be able to get all of it. Okay. Workshop stuff collected. We did get another level up. So we're at level 5 right now, which is good progress. We're also like more than a 10th of the way there to get a leech. Nothing in particular here, I think. Yeah. All right, sweet. So we don't have the Scourge anymore, but that's perfectly fine. And then let's see real quick what our reward here is. 30 keys. We will always take bonus keys. So yeah. Getting a ton of offers, but of course we're not going to go for any of that. Some ad offers. I'll watch those in a bit. Let's hop into a game first. So yeah. So here is our glorious king himself, the Karra Ether. Very, very fun bot to run. And as you guys can see, we don't have any weapons yet. So for now, just hoard up the platinum, honestly, and we'll just go for it. So yeah. We're also sitting, by the way, at 2,200 gold, which is pretty good for where we are right now. That's like basically halfway to the 5th robot slot. So as you guys can see, getting gold is pretty simple in this game. At least if you're not actively spending it like 24/7. Yeah. Should we start out with something different this time? Let's start out with the Rogatka. We haven't run this thing in a while. Yeah. It seems like, oh, we have a Samjock. I think that's a Jesse. We have a Nether and some Griffins as well. That's nice. Yeah, honestly, I might replace this Rogatka because I genuinely think that the Death Button Griffin is better than the Rogatka, simply because this thing doesn't have that much firepower. It's also pretty squishy, as you guys can see. It's only got 83,000 health, which is similar to our Strider. Oh, that is a sword unit. Oh, okay, we baited it. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna need to focus this guy down because that sword unit is pretty terrifying. Okay, let's try and get closer to it though because this sword unit's going to have its ability back. Oh god, is that a Rex? Oh goodness me, we might be a gunner already. Okay, Jesus. Okay, so it seems like they're using a lot of mid-range builds. Let's just go with the Awachin then because this thing can actually fight from a decent distance. We can just use our ability here to hit this guy, and he won't suspect a thing, hopefully. Alright, wonderful. We did some decent chip damage to him. We gotta hide, though, because this Rex is looking at us. 13 seconds on the ability cooldown. Not bad. Alright, so this guy's gonna capture a beacon. We just gotta kind of play it safe. Make sure that those bots don't look at us. Okay, this guy flew at us directly. Interesting play. We should be able to target lock him now. Yep. And do some decent damage to him. Right. And we can now hide, which is good. Okay, that Rex is looking at us though, which is not good. I'm actually going to use my heal module here to try and get some extra health. And we are going to target lock this sword because he is our biggest threat right now, besides maybe the Rex. He doesn't suspect a thing, so we should be able to kill him here. Yep, and we can fly up so he can't hit us. Yeah, always, by the way, time your abilities to maximize your usage time. It's not always the best to instantly fly up into your ability because you want to let your weapons hit them first before you actually like fly up, right? And you also never want to just dash headfirst into a robot. You want to try and bait them as much as you can. So this guy clearly knows how to use his Samjock. We're getting Nuo linked, which is really good. I'm actually going to focus this guy down. And we should be able to kill him. I probably should have waited a couple seconds before going into my ability, but we should have to get firepower now to kill this guy. Which is pretty good. Nuo, can you finish him off? Lovely. That's all that matters. And somebody has the Prismas already. That's kind of terrifying. That guy's very pay to win. That's perfectly fine though. Happens. After all, War Robots is a pay to play game, and it does help for the economy for the game as well. Let's try and get close to this guy because he's not ready for us. And we should be able to just dump a clip on him. All right. Lynx thankfully executed him. Wonderful. Yep. All right. Let's move this way. Okay. This guy's going to get locked down, which is huge. And we should be able to just come in and get some extra damage off. Maybe get this guy too, if we're lucky. Yep. All right. We helped our Ravager get that. Ideally, like I said, when you're... Oh my god. There's a lot of people with high level gear here. Maybe we're like not in bronze anymore. We're fighting like golds. But yeah, honestly, smart ability usage can get you a lot of places, especially in the lower leagues. Okay, there's a Mars there. This guy has a Condor. Holy crap. Let's see if we can at least... Oh my god, we gotta run. Goodness, that Baglio just did like 5,000 damage, 5 billion damage to us in one go. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, we can't really do anything here. Unfortunate. Okay, let's drop our Cossack, and then let's drop into our Ether afterwards. We should be able to do some decent damage output here. Alright. Running in. Boom. We might be cooked. Yeah, this might have been a bad strategy. Okay, I don't know why he's not looking at us when he can just turn our way and instantly kill us. Yeah, we do like no damage to him because we have a level 1 Taron. So we might be cooked here, but that's fine because we now have our Ether. Okay, so the raid boss has spawned. As you guys know, this thing is absolutely bonkers. Oh, somebody else actually has an Ether too. That's crazy. Okay, we got the kill. I believe our ability, yep, has 600 meter range. So we should do some decent damage here. Yep, we're hitting him pretty hard. We did get blinded though, so gotta hide. Yeah, also save your dash charges when you're playing this thing. Oh my god. Wait, somebody might have the Vajras on the Nodens. Okay, that kid just got absolutely melted. I don't know what in the world that Nodens is running. Wait, let's go take a look at it. I think, yeah, those are the Vajras. Okay, so he probably bought the Vajra build. Let's focus down this Ether, because he is going to be the biggest threat to our team. You also want to make sure you have target priority, by the way. Okay, this guy can't use his abilities anymore, which is huge. So we should be able to get him here. Wonderful, assist. There's a Sirius there. But he's not that big of a threat to us, so let's just focus this guy instead. Lovely, Titan Slayer. Yeah, make sure you prioritize who to go for, because, you know, optimal play is very important. As you guys did see, we did fight a pay-to-play team, but we somehow managed to turn it around despite having a fairly close game. And yeah, 214,000 silver. 6th place on the team, obviously, because we did fight in a pretty high elo lobby. Silver, and this is this guy's hanger. This guy's actually pretty free to play, I'd say. Maybe he bought the Nodens offer, but besides that, it seems to be pretty free to play, in my opinion. So yeah, W player for not, you know, spending too much. This guy's gold, as I expected, and he's got some pretty meta stuff. He's got the Rex, he's got some bashes. Low level, but very solid hanger. I would swap out your Sirius with something else personally. But your Fenrir, Samjok, and your Rex, these are all like top tier bots that you can run in champs. This guy, let's see. So he's running a very solid hanger. Everything except the Mars and the Arthur I would run in champs as well. So solid hanger, W loadout. Swap out your pilot. This is honestly the worst pilot for the Lynx. You should use Sadie instead. Let's look at these guys. So this guy's gold 3. He's got an ultimate raker. Okay, that's crazy. And as you guys can see, he's got a pretty solid hanger. Honestly, most of these things you could probably run in champs. This guy, let's see what, oh sorry, did we see this guy already? Yeah, we did. Let's take a look at this guy. Solid hanger overall. I'm honestly surprised we actually managed to do some damage against this guy, because that's a really strong hanger. This guy, Baglio Mark II, yeah, he spent money on the game, because these are 2 bots you can only get from the offers in the shop. And yeah, honestly though, like I said, no shame guys when people spend money, because that's their hobby. Like as you guys know, I spend money on my main account too. But yeah, we're fighting like pretty strong people here. Yui Destrier, he's an older player, I guess. But yeah, we still managed to hold our own against like people who are this good. So yeah. Make sure, like you guys saw how I was using the Ether there. You want to make sure you prioritize the right targets, because otherwise you will get cooked if you're not careful. So yeah, let's see what's in here. Ooh, platinum. Got some power cells though. We always take that. And notice how our silver is going up like pretty strong. Okay. Let's invest more into our Gingo, because this is going to be our top tier weapon. Okay, that was 4 million silver by the way. So after this, I'm not going to upgrade it anymore until there's discount days. And yeah, honestly, we might want to, like I said, swap out the Rogatka because it's not doing too hot. So let's swap it in with something that can hold its own a little bit better. Let's take a look at the Griffin. Because I honestly think the Death Button Griffin is like pretty strong. So if you're using it right, and we don't really have any good heavy weapons, do we? thermites. Maybe if we level the thermites, we could run like an ambusher. I don't know what robot we could use for that, but I know, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what we get from our like chests. Because if you guys don't remember, it's gone now, but we did have the ether in here. So if I were you guys, I would save up your keys, wait for the 200% super chest filling up rate, and then just save your keys until you see a gold chest that has something that you want to win. Like here, there's like very solid Titan weapons here. So this is a solid weapon. This is a decent weapon. It's going to be at least after the rebalance. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. These two. Glaive's decent. Valhalla is going to be iffy, but still decent. And yeah, like these are decent Titan weapons though to have at least. And these are solid weapons to run in general too. So yeah, definitely save up your keys and wait for something good to come up. Sometimes they put in like new bots and Titans specifically in that chest, so I highly suggest you wait. But yeah, let's see if we got anything in particular from here. Operations. Okay, we did some damage. What is... Okay, honor points is our task here. So I'll just quickly open up this chest and then we can hop in. Okay, it's blue, so it's not going to be too good. 1000 bash, actually, that's pretty good. I'm personally not a fan of those weapons because of how much damage they can deal, but if they get balanced, they are pretty fun to actually use. So yeah, definitely take a look at that. I might actually hop into some extermination too after this because we do need to grab some extra platinum for preparing to upgrade our Titans. So yeah, at the very least, when you're in early game, try to full clear stages 1 and 2. Not necessarily stage 3. Yeah, we're in team deathmatch though, so let's drop in our Strider. Try to make do with as much as we can. And some of you guys did comment about my using of BlueStacks. I personally will keep using BlueStacks for this series because I actually have another series planned for my other account on my iOS. And once they implement cross-platform play for iOS users, I'm actually planning to use that account to make a interesting series for you guys later on. All right, so that series is actually the Wheel of Pain. Currently, there's only one episode, but I will make a future videos at some point when I find the time. Remember to check that out if you haven't yet. But yeah, I do actually play on the My Games launcher later on, and trust me when I say this, the graphics are insanely improved compared to the emulator. So if you play on a computer, I would highly suggest using the My Games launcher to play the game, and then still having an emulator or like a phone separately where you can watch ads on, because the PC version of My Games and then the Steam launcher as well, I believe, do not have ads, which actually significantly decrease your progress in War Robots if you are free to play. So I highly suggest, if you have not, to go download something on your phone, or I don't know, use an emulator on your computer to watch those ads, because they are extremely critical to making sure that you can progress as a free to play player. Anyways, that's out of the way. Back to the video. Okay, the Scorpion's cooked. He's just gonna die. And we can actually charge at him because he is not that far away. So he's gonna get cooked here. Lovely. Finished him off. Okay, this guy's not looking at us, so let's quickly use a dash and just melt him. Corner shoot, so he can't shoot us. Wonderful. All right, and we just hide now. So yeah, as you guys can see, no modules on the Strider yet because I haven't upgraded it, but it's still very powerful. Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, wow. Okay, fair game. That is a one-shot build in this elo. However, unfortunately for you, you have no right to kill me. Oh, actually, he might be able to kill me. Wow. Okay, you know what? Let's turn away from that guy because he's going to melt us. Let's go this way. Our team is just going to get shredded by him. So we're going to have to drop our ether if we want to have a chance of taking him down. So let's focus on charging up our Titan. We have a Lancelot. Okay. And we have a Seraph here who just got absolutely cooked by those weapons. Yeah, that just goes to show, by the way, rather in the lower leagues, rather than what weapon you run, it's more important to level the weapons you get. Because the higher level weapons you have, the damage that you deal is drastically increased. Okay. So we're obviously just hitting this guy. He's not looking at us, so free pick. I don't know what he was running. I think that's a Jesse, if I'm not mistaken. interesting build. This guy dropped in with a Vidyaz. Let's hide for now. And let's just focus on corner shooting him. Okay, someone dropped Destrio too. That's lovely. Yeah. So this is the benefit of having pinatas. We can actually corner shoot, and now that we're taking damage, we can fly up with stealth. So this guy's gonna get gone. Oh, he's self-destructed. Wonderful. What a lovely player. This Destrio is gonna be gone too. All right, we get the pick. Wonderful. So yeah, you want to pick and choose your fights, because if you're not strong enough to take on like the strongest guy in their team, don't complain about them being pay to win. Try and find the guy who you can take down. Like this guy just dropped a Cossack. Like wait for his defenses to go down, and then we can definitely shred him. So he's gonna try and jump maybe. Nope, he did it too late. So yeah, let's go for this guy now that he's not looking at us. All right, let's fly so he can't hit us anymore. And we should be able to get him. Okay, I'm just saving up our ammo. And we can melt him down. Yep, there you go, Rampage. So yeah, this just goes to show, by the way, that you can beat pay-to-win players using skill. And it's your job to find those skill-based robots. We actually have to hide here for a bit because we don't know what these guys are running. So I'm actually going to try and... Oh, never mind, we're cooked. Regardless. So he dropped that Bagliore. I'm actually going to go straight at him so that we can avenge our teammates. Right, this guy's cooked now. Yeah, there's nothing that a Bagliore can do to a Ether. So there he goes. I'm actually going to go for the Fenrir too, because we are a tank melter, as you guys can see. Yeah, like we're just shredding. Okay, let's actually use our dashes to get the heck out of here. And as you guys can see, we are healing up quite a bit. I'm trying to angle myself so we don't take that much damage. Oh god. They are doing quite a bit. So let's just try and fly up. Get our force field up. Okay, this guy's gonna get cocky, so let's just go for him. I don't want to engage these guys too hard because they are hitting us for quite a bit. Let's hide until our teammates give us some more support. Because there's no point in engaging like 5 people on your own. You want to make sure you know where your limits are and play accordingly. Okay, this guy's a test. Let's just help our teammates take this guy down. Because we should have enough DPS to take him down if we are smart. Although this guy is quite powerful with the Dagon. Yeah, we don't have ammo anymore, so we gotta back up. Okay, we're hitting this guy pretty hard. Yeah. Okay, this guy has like a high level Dagon or something because he is doing a lot of damage to us. Okay, so we don't want to fight them again directly. So even this guy realized that our Ether is way too powerful for him. So he is trying to take smart encounters and smart engagements. Although I don't think we actually have the firepower to kill him. So we might be a little bit cooked here. Okay, let's try and at least melt this guy down a bit. And we might be cooked here. Because now we don't have anything we can do. Okay, let's at least try to hide a bit. Get our abilities charged up. I think we are healing, even though it's very marginal. And yeah, there we go. We're just cooked. So yeah, not really much we can do when the enemy has a very strong pay-to-win hanger. But I do believe we are first place. So that's all that matters. And until then, honestly, when you're faced with stuff like this, call it a day and just do your best. Because you will be able to, you might not win the battle, but you will be able to at least make your mark. Like here, we don't have teammates that can help us out too hard. So our goal is to just dish out what we can. All right, this guy, I don't know what he's running. The Scourges have a, well, what is it? Not the Scourge. Oh, we might be down here. What is it? The Sparks, I think, right? Is what his weapons are? Oh god. Pay to win alert. He's using the Discordia Tumultuous. That's fine though. Let's see what our teammate here is doing. Because I'm curious to see what he's trying to do. He's dropped a Fafnir. All right, you go, buddy. Not gonna last for long though, unfortunately. He's getting choked right now. You guys saw him go up a bit. There's a Teth on him, and I don't think he's noticed, so he's going down here. Very unfortunate. And yeah, oh my god. Honestly, the Dagon is not that good of a bot to invest in my opinion. Because yes, while it is powerful, the resources that goes into actually leveling it for a free-to-play player is insanely high. So I highly suggest, if you don't swipe your card, to not invest inside the Dagon, because you won't get that much return from it. Okay, modules in silver, lovely. 7 picks. We are ranking up to bronze 1, I think, which is nice. All right, decent stuff. As you guys can see, let's see their stats. So this guy's gold 3 with 990 trophies. He's got Mark II everything, so yeah, this explains, by the way, why we got cooked, because as you can see, all his gear is very high leveled. Honestly, with the stuff he's got, I don't know why he's in gold. Maybe he's just a player that came back after a long time, but solid hanger nonetheless. I would personally keep investing in your Ophian and Baglior, because these two are very strong bots. And obviously your Revenant will do decently in champs. And also for your Ether, replace your Vindicator, but besides that, keep everything else. Let's see what our teammates were like. Yeah, just so you guys know, by the way, these guys are players with much stronger hangers than I have, and we're still topping them. So this is proof that you can compete against pay to win. All right, just a heads up. Okay, solid hanger. And see this guy. Very solid hanger. He probably doesn't understand how strong Teth is as of yet. He'll have to get some more weapons, but yeah, invest in this thing because it's going to be the top bot for a while. And besides that, solid hanger, but he doesn't have the pilot. So again, probably a new player who just got lucky, or maybe spent some on the game. I don't know. Yeah, in general though, our team, it was like a team diff because, you know, our teammates can't really do anything when there's like a Teth or like a Mark II guy. So well played from both sides. I do think the matchmaking was a bit scuffed there, but it's all right. Let's see what we get here. Okay, tasks are done. We got a common pad, lovely. And here, I think we got some power cells, lovely as well. All right, let's see what the new task is. Restore health, okay. So that actually brings me up to another point. I'm actually decided that I will get some modules on this guy because I do want to at least unlock. You might be surprised. I actually want to unlock the jump unit because I want to show you guys a little fun strat you can do with the Strider. So yeah, we'll go jump unit here. And yeah, all right. And we got an extra common pad from completing a task. So we should have 2 common pads to open here. Let's see what we can get. All right, common pad number 1. It is blue. Let me skip it. 1,000 Nuos. Oh, I love Nuo so much. It's in my main hanger right now. It's such a fun bot to play. I genuinely think if you're free to play, you should invest in it. Okay, blue again. What do we get? 1,000 arms. Also a very solid weapon. Yeah, the common pad right now is actually like pretty goated. So yeah, let's hop into one more and then we can go watch some ads and call it a day. All right, so we dropped in on Rome. Okay, let's drop in the Strider because I want to see if I can actually do this tech. So basically the way you do it, oh, I think I glitched against the wall, but I definitely think, I'm 90% confident you should be able to do it here. Because dash bots, what you can do is if you use your dash and your jump properly, you can do it like a super jump. Let me see if Strider can do it though, let's see. Oh no, Strider can't. That's so sad. Hey guys, Post Everybody here. As you guys know, you can do this. In a previous episode, I actually showed you could do it. I just happen to have massive skill issue. So yeah, I highly recommend you, if you do want to try this on any dashbot, you go into Extermination because power cells are free there, and practice it with your dashbots to get the timing down to a T. Because I will say, you do need to practice this a lot because it is very hard to do. But yeah, just wanted to mention that because I did not exactly show it in this clip, but yes, you can do it. Here's actually another clip of a guy doing it. So yeah, definitely doable. Just make sure you practice it. Back to the video. I guess that's because Strider has like a dash range limit, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I guess I'll have to show you when I get a different bot because it didn't work on the Strider, unfortunately. Okay, you don't want to fight these guys just yet because notice how you'll be fighting 2 people and this guy's looking at us. You want to make sure you focus your engagements very carefully. So yeah. But we do have the jump module still though, so we might be able to outplay some people now. We're in kind of a tight spot. Just try not to peek and hold your position. Wait for the enemies to come to you so you can isolate a 1v1. How's our team doing? Decently. This guy's dropped his emoji in the wrong spot at the wrong time, so we can ambush him, and he wasn't ready for us, and we just burst him down. So yeah, pick and choose your encounters like this because you will be able to get some extra stuff off. Okay, we should be able to melt this guy too. He's not ready for it. Oh. Ruh-oh. Are we lagging? That's not good. All right, I don't know how we're still alive, but we are reconnected now. I genuinely don't know what happened there. I had to reconnect to my hotspot. Okay, let's melt this Fujin because he's not ready. Boom. And then let's melt this guy because he's not ready for us either. Boom. Wow. We got disconnected in the open. No one went for us, and we just instantly got 2 picks. Yeah. Okay, this guy's got a Ocho. Oh, he's not ready for this. Oh, he is so not ready for this. Does he have his charge up? I don't think he does. Oh, never mind. He does now. Oh, God. I think we might be cooked. I think we did get him, though. Yep, we did. I don't know if we got him, but somebody did finish him off for us. So lovely. Yeah, Ocho is a very powerful bot because of that dot conversion. That's also why Rex is very strong. Although I don't think they have a Rex anymore. Let's just fight the Strix real quick. Spray him down and hide. This guy's coming in too, so we should be able to spray him. Lovely. I don't know how we just got a double kill. I swear we only got one guy. Okay, this guy's got some thunder. Oh, he's got some thunders going. Let's get out of here. We're doing some decent chip damage on the Strix. I think we have a Nightingale on us. Or, correction, had a Nightingale on us because he just dropped. We can get this guy, triple. And honestly, now we just play it safe, wait for our ammo to recharge, and this guy's not going to expect it. So wait a bit, and then, okay, I'm actually not going to do anything just yet. Okay, let's jump so we get a tactical advantage and spray this guy. Rampage. Yeah, we are going to fall down though, if these enemies are smart. So let's just try and dish out some extra damage, and then we can drop our ether or something. Boom. Let's fire at this guy. Okay, yeah. All right. I did want to get out of the Griffin, which is why I did that suicide charge. All right, let's drop into our ether here. So this kid's not going to expect a thing. So save your ability, remember, until they actually start fighting you. We're just dishing out damage to him, so now we can fly up. I actually need to get back because I actually dropped in kind of a horrible spot here. Let's fall back. He can't use his abilities now because we EMP'd him. Alright, solid damage, solid damage. And we should be able to go for this Fenrir because he's cocky. Titan weapons, as you guys know, melt through the Fenrir's defense. So we should be able to eliminate him. And then we can go straight for the kid. And we should be able to get this guy too, because he also got cocky. There we go. And we should get this guy with our ability. Never mind, our teammate got it. Alright, we're just healing up. Yeah, our ability, we get so much height on the ether that we can like hit people from so far away. So 600 meter range, we EMP'd him. Our emoji should finish him if he's smart. And please finish him off, emoji. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but he finally got it. Lovely. Alright, so we just got to play a little bit carefully with our positioning. Lynx used his ability, so now he's a free pick. We just fly up and melt him down. And he's gone. This guy too, we can just melt him. Wonderful. They want nothing to do with me. Oh, we have a rook. Wait, let's actually go help him out. So the rook just charged straight into enemy territory. I think he has the Vadras, so he's not gonna die, but holy crap, that wasn't a smart play from him. Natasha was firing at us, but he realized he's cooked, so he turned away. Okay, let's actually maintain our accelerated fire here. All right, and then we can fire. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage, but our rook is just cooking, holy. Okay, let's get this guy. And we should be able to do some decent DPS to this guy too. Lovely. right? So the Ether is actually a fun bot for me because this thing actually has the gimmick of the Ultimate Lancelot. Or I guess the Ultimate Lancelot took this guy's gimmick. That's the proper order of things. And yeah, okay, let's actually get some height so we can hit this guy. And yeah, unfortunately for him, he can't hide because our height advantage, let's go for the fusion because he's weaker. Our height advantage is just so good against these guys. Okay, now we go for the Lancelot because the fusion does have that shield. Our rook got the pick. We got the trade. Oh, the second guy, I mean. And they are spawning pretty far away. Okay, there's a Fenrir here. We can just melt this guy. Poor dude. And he's gone. There's our godlike. Let's fly up. Do our ability for this guy. Yeah, as you guys can see, the Ether has such an insane height advantage. It's actually insane. Okay, our rook's cooking. Our teammates are cooking. We should be able to melt this guy. And he is a goner. Titan Slayer, assist. Let's get the Kepri. And boom, beyond godlike. So we didn't get Living Legend, but that in a nutshell summarizes how strong the Ether is. So yeah, pretty powerful overall. And obviously that rook was like cooking, but I think we did like 3 million damage that round, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go see. Okay, promotion to bronze 1, wonderful. 3 million damage, what did I say? My math is never wrong. So yeah, we obviously cooked. Again, the enemies did not have that strong of a hanger. Everything is level 1, as you guys can see. Yeah, solid bots though. Like if you invest in them. Oh, just a tip for you. The reason why I say Raven is good is because you need the pilot. So spend 1,000 gold to get the Nessa or Nessa Riggs pilot, because that thing is going to make that thing into a complete game changer. And I'm sure you guys can trust me because Ao Chin is normally not a strong bot, but now that we have this pilot on her, like it's actually so good. So yeah, see what this guy had. He had a rook. I guess he got lucky and no, he probably bought it. This is something you buy from the shop. So this guy is pay to win, guys, and we still managed to out damage him. So that just goes to show, if you know what you're doing, then you can make a huge difference. See what the other guys had for 3rd place at least. Kids Behemoths, decent hanger. And decent hanger. Although he still needs to wait for some new bots. Maybe he should open up some chests. Anyways. Yeah, we did do solidly. Oh, misclick. So we got 200 modules for leveling up some modules. And here. Oh, I guess the server reset or something. There's our extra common pad. See what this does. It's blue. 1,000 gas. This weapon is horrible. It's like the only thing in that common pad that's not that good. So yeah, right? I think we do get some battle boosters, and next time we play, we should be able to get some more common pads drastically. So that's going to be good. But yeah. I'm going to watch the ads now, so I'll be right back. Always make sure, by the way, you max out the factory ads. This is very important because getting your workshop upgraded is incredibly useful. All right, we watch the ad. So yeah, obviously every time you do this, make sure you do it every 12 hours. I don't have time for that, sadly, so I'll be logging in like once a day, if I can even do that. But yeah, ideally, if you're free to play, log in twice a day just to watch this ad. Very important. Also, if you can, spin these if they're good. These aren't a must spin though, but I'm going to spin them anyways. So let's go bam, 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 bam. 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 Okay. Not the best of rewards, but we'll still take that. And then obviously make sure you watch these every day. Oh, we're missing one of the offers. That's weird. I didn't watch it, but okay. I mean, 300 keys is still 300 keys, so I guess we'll go for it. All right, so we got our ads all done. I think my audio might have bugged out. I'm not sure. My headphones did just disconnect for some random reason. But yeah, so quick final check. We're at 487 keys. We will be waiting. I want to see what we get from this, because no matter what we get, we're going to get something really good. Ideally, though, it's not going to be a Fenrir. I have nothing against Fenrir, but I'm not a fan of it. It's not a bot that can make a huge difference per se, but you know what? Honestly, I'll be grateful with whatever we get. The one thing I want the most though is this lovely boy. Oh my god, the Dux is so good. But yeah, a Dux. I don't really need a Titan anymore, but any of these guys would be fun to get. Yeah, we'll have to see what we get from that chest later. As you guys can see, I watched all the ads and yeah, anything from the leaderboards. Let's go see if we get anything from these. I don't think we did. I think you need to be top 10 to get something. So nothing here. Did we get something from this? We did. 175 power cells. We take that. And here. Nothing here. Some rhymes. Not bad. Anything from here? I mean, nothing big. And yeah, I will be trying out Extermination later. So we'll see and check how that does. Yeah. Anyways, that's all for today. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.